Hey guys, I wanted to just share a quick story. That's why I'm not using my fancy camera. This is just a webcam. Um, but we were talking about crowd control. I think I might start sharing stories of things that happened to me and how I uh, reacted in certain situations. Real life stories that happened a few days ago. So I went out with a few friends and we went to a local bar nearby. And when you're doing magic, you'll start to gain a reputation, and people will start to know you for that. And so naturally, if you see someone you recognize, like this, yeah, you're the magic person, magic man, magic kid, whatever it may be. And especially if you're good, and talented at it, and you've developed into a skill and a strength. And so I was out and I recognized this one girl who I talked to last week with my friends. And she did the same thing. She's like pointing me, I pointed at her, and she's like, "Yeah, you're the nurse." And yeah, you're the magic guy. You got your cards with you? And of course I did. And so she brings her friend over at some point throughout the night, and her friend is has an older she's older and she has a male friend with her. I don't know if it was a friend, boyfriend, husband, who knows. But she was intoxicated and she had heard through the grapevine that there's a magic guy and I was him. Someone pointed him out. So she comes up and she's kind of sloppy and belligerent and says, "Oh, you're the magic guy. Let's see a trick. Let's see a trick right now." And so, you guys know me. I don't like to be put on the spot like that. And so I was just like, "No, no, it's not me. I'm not the magic guy." It's something fun you can do is tell people who know you are, "No, it's not me," or "Yeah, but I'm not very good," or "No, I only know one trick." And so, anyway, I pull out a pack of cards, and I usually open up with one of the things I'll open up with is from here to there, the sandwich trick. And so I can tell right off the bat that she's a tough cookie the way she's speaking to me and carrying herself, and she's obviously drunk a little bit. And so I have her pick a card. She takes one, and it's one of those people where she doesn't even want to like really give it back to you. And anyway, so I had my Marlowe tilt ready to put her card as the second from the bottom. And I went through and I was just like, all right, so that's about halfway, right? Give or take a couple cards. And she was just like, yeah, put it in there. And I went to the back and she was like, no, put it in the front. And so I put it in the back, and so now she's just like, I don't think you put it where you said it would. And I was just trying to like barrel through and do the trick. And then she was just like, all right, we'll just do it then. And I was just like, you know what? Took out the took back the card packet box, put it away. I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. And she freaked out. She's like, wait, why? Why? I don't understand. I was just like, I just don't want to. It's just like, it's not worth it. And then so she goes to her friend who I had like, who was cool with me and who had seen all my tricks and knew I was legitimate. And she's, oh, you won't do the trick. So then she comes over to me. She's whining. And I'm just like, no, I'm just not doing it. And then I turned away. I stopped paying attention to them because now they're going to try to seek approval from me. Like, I'm not giving into their little game. So I turned to my friends and talked to them, and they're just like, no, please do it. Like really. And so I was just like, no, I'm not, she's acting like a child. I was like, you're acting like a child. I told that to her. I was like, this is second class behavior and it's unacceptable. And so she like calmed down and she wanted me to do it. And she said something and I was just like, and what else? And I was like, I told her, I said, I want you to apologize. And so she did. She said she's sorry. So then I moved into the invisible deck because it all happens and can all happen in her head. I don't want her touching the cards. I don't want her to be a spoiled sport and ruin it for anyone else. So I did it strictly mental. And the invisible deck worked without a hitch, and then I was off and did my own thing. So when people, this was something I heard, when people are seeking your approval, all of your personal flaws disappear. So instead of you messing up the trick or this and that and the other, and like you can flip the tables and have them trying to have you approve of them for their childish behavior. So put the deck away, and that was it. And I was willing to just walk away, but if it wasn't for her friend, I wouldn't have shown her another trick. So just keep that in mind when you're performing.